Welcome to this MyClavister how-to video. Today I'm going to be showing you the functionality of the marketing toolkit area and tool that we use to help you find the materials that you need for marketing. So let me show you the first view that you get to when you get to MyClavister. You're going to see an overview and a dashboard page, and you're going to have a secondary navigation here. This would be where you're going to be finding your marketing resources. On the third one over, it says marketing, and there's a way to get to it quickly, which is just to click on it. But also you can do drop downs from this view as well. Note also that you have marketing resources over to here, and you can click that, and that's going to take you to that section as well. But I'm going to just do it from the top navigation. I'm just going to click that, and suddenly I'm in the marketing page. And when you're in the marketing page, what you're going to see is a little quick explainer, of course, and then you're going to have a meta view, which would let you do meta searching queries. Fine. I'm going to show you that today as well. You also have latest editions, which show you the things that have been updated recently. That's also a very nice functionality. And there's also a way to do let's call it the folder view, which is a kind of a drop-down version of this. I'm going to show you all three today, but I'm going to start with the folder view because this is where the toolkit grew up from. And if you're just here for the first time, this is probably a good way to start because you would see what's in the folders. If you're just looking from the meta searching, you wouldn't necessarily know what's in those folders because you're kind of knowing what you're searching for. So there are different kinds of ways to find things for different parts of the journey that you're on with Clavister. But let's start this and assuming that you're here for the first time. So let's say you wanted to start off and say, well, okay, I want to start helping my customers and giving them materials. Right. Okay. Let's say that first part of the journey would be here in the collateral folder. And I'm going to show you how each one is comprised of different assets. Let's say collaterals. Right. So when you click on the collaterals, you can see here you kind of have the navigation this way as well. You're going to see a series of folders that have different assets for you. The first one I would say is the Aurora use cases. And if you click that folder, so click that, you're going to see all the different PowerPoints that relate to the different solutions that we solve. So for instance, reliable secure access is basically our VPN story. And there's a PowerPoint that you could use to pitch to customers or even share that with them if they wanted to deep dive into it. And all the other use cases we have, they're all here. They're all in English. And then you just click on the download and you would download. Now let's say we want to kind of come back, bang, I hit that, I come back to where I was before, or I could go on this level as well. Battle cards, we have our different battle cards in there. Those are constantly being updated. You'll see them more. Channel documents, those are mostly for you as a partner. Some distributor documents, depending on who you are, you'll see different documents there. The Aurora Security Framework, that's a really important one. That's the main brochure. We have it in various languages. I'll show you how you can search on language if you want to in the next kind of query, the meta searching. But here are the main brochures. And these are the brochures that you would show your customers if they don't really know Clavister and they want to get to know the whole Aurora framework portfolio. This is the one you would do. So you just click download. It's going to download very fast. And you open it up and you see what that looks like. For instance, this is our one that shows the different products in the product portfolio. Again, we update that and a quick explainer there, net wall, et cetera, et cetera. So that's that. Come back up again. Oh, one more thing in that collateral folder. I'll show you. Yeah, the different products that we have. So for instance, there's Easy Access, there's Incentive, there's In Control, there's NetEye, NetShield, and of course NetWall, which is a kind of a foundational product. So I clicked on that. And there's a new 2020 brochure. You'll also see the date when these things are created. So you can see that this is a 2020. You see the other ones are 2019. We've updated this one. Let's say that one. What's that going to look like? It's going to look like this. This has the new EL 4+ certification from Coleman criteria. It tells you about our next generation firewall. It tells you about some of our virtual appliances, the hardware, and our use cases in the ecosystem, and the different kinds of security subscriptions we have. We have two, and it's the CPS or the CSS, and shows you in each one what you get for use cases. Then I take it back up again, and you can see the other ones. There's white papers and solutions in this view as well. Let's say I'm going to go over to campaigns. What would you find in the campaign folders? Well, first of all, you're going to find the Aurora campaign, and you'll have some different assets for social and ads and things like that. You'll have the main PowerPoint, and you'll have some web sliders and different assets on that. When it comes to communication themes, what that's about is when we're in a different communication period, as we are right now in our Elastic Security for business continuity, you'll have all the different assets, all the different ads that you can have for LinkedIn and Facebook or whatever ads we have. You'll get that there. And there's also a communication theme PowerPoint. And there's other ones that we've had before. So if you want to find out about MFA and identity access management, we call that identity as the new perimeter, et cetera, et cetera. Then on partner campaigns, there are some partner campaigns that have to do with more partners trading up from Sophos or the global partner campaign, but you'd also find some campaigns that would be relevant for customers as a partner. And product campaigns. In that folder, you can see we have different campaign kits for our different products. Moving away from that into resources, especially if you're a first-time partner, this is really going to be your main place to go to get your brand materials. So first of all, the Clavister brand materials are here, the company logos. You want to put that up on your website, etc. We also have two different brand animations. There's one that's the company video, really beautiful one. That's been filmed a couple of years ago, and there's also a brand animation. And of course, all the logos are there. And you also have the different products that have their logos and their icons in all the different folders. And of course, we even have the individual firewalls and hardware that we have. We have imagery for that as well, and visuals. That's that. Then I'm going to take you to the webinar section. The webinar section, when I click this, what it's going to do is it's going to connect to a page. And that page is going to be for the upcoming webinars that we have. And you can also click in the resources and previous recordings. So for instance, we're going into a summer period, so it's a little bit light, but you'll see all the upcoming webinars, both the channel ones and the public ones. I'm going to describe those webinars a little bit for you here as well. So for instance, we have 4 main webinars that we have. We have a channel webinar, and as a partner, you are highly encouraged to join those. That's going to be the best place for you to find out what's happening with Clavister and upcoming situations, so you're the first to know. And that is really, really, please join those channel webinars. You have the Protects webinars. Those are webinars for end customers to learn about a trend, both from a thought leadership perspective, what's happening, and from a Clavister opinion of what we think about that and how we're going to fit that into our solutions. You have something called a Protect Fika. These are quick 15-minute over a coffee and a bun conversations with security experts. Really nice. Good shareable content. And then you have the Clavister Tech Talk. This is for the user who is probably a customer. They want to understand technically what's behind these different products and solutions. And you can see you can join us and sign up there. If you wanted to go back and you said, oh, I really like that, I'd like to share the PowerPoint with my customer, no problem. You can go here and you get a different view, and you can actually find the different webinars, and you can click into that and you can see the different assets that are available, including a playback link. And we also have this on a channel on our GoToWebinar space. So that's webinars. Now I'm going to take you back to that original space again. Here we are in the marketing overview. And now let's say we wanted to do querying on a meta level. You're like, oh, okay, well, I need a document about NetWall, and you don't want to go into going through all that folder. You just want to kind of get that NetWall document. That's fine. then you would just do a meta search here, and it's going to find all those documents with the name NetWall for you. Searching marketing materials. Now, there they are. So there's use cases that mention NetWall, and of course there are the NetWall brochures here, right? And then if you wanted to do that on the level of graphics, you could do that as well. And you could get all the graphics for NetWall and all the products for that matter. Then if you wanted to do, let's say I wanted to, okay, I want a video about Clavister. What do you have? I type in Clavister, and then it's going to show me the different videos that you have that are mentioning Clavister. So we have quite a few videos, as you can see. Then if I wanted to do a view on this level, let's just say all documents that you have, oh, sorry, I want to do this, and I wanted to do in center, then it's going to show me all the documents, all the videos, and all the graphics. So I've got 4 documents within center. I've got graphics, and I've got videos that show in center. So that's another way to search that can help you kind of get there rather quickly. We'll back up to this, and the last thing I'm going to show you today when it comes to this marketing toolkit is the latest additions. So the nice thing is, as you become more of a regular user and you just want to kind of check in and see if there's anything new on this space, that's going to percolate up into this view, which is the latest additions. So you'll see the new documents, collaterals, videos, graphics, whatever it may be, whatever's been added is going to be coming up into this space, either collaterals or campaigns, right? And then, of course, you can click down here and you can go back and you can browse them on that folder view again. And that's about it. We think it's a pretty intuitive tool, but if you have suggestions on how to make it better or want to share some best practices, please do. But we hope you find what you need and find this a useful tool. Thanks so much.